Hello there, I'm Mia Coldheart from Crucified Barbara.
So how's the tour coming?
It's doing great. Having a great time with Girls School and Velvet Black and Old James. Yeah, it's been out for maybe 1.5 week now. I'm kind of losing counting, but it's something like that. So
You
yeah,
started out in Las Vegas, or
yeah,
how was Vegas?
it was great. Really cool place. Vamped to play there. It's a really nice place. Had good fun. It's a great start.
And during the tour, have you been able to go out and see the cities, or pretty much?
Unfortunately, not at all, which is kind of disappointing because we've been to so many great cities that I really want to see. So what we get to see now is basically through the window of the vans because we're traveling in vans and we it's quite long driving distances. So yeah, we arrive to sound check time and then we play and then we go to
Like
next
today.
city. Yeah, so good enough. The gigs are doing fun to do. So
How's the clubs you playing in?
very very good clubs. I'm really happy to see so many nice venues and great stuff everywhere. Like,
How's the venues in Sweden? You guys are from Sweden.
yeah, we have all kinds of venues. Not as cool as over here though.
You're in Stockholm, right?
Yeah. Basically, we have like in Stockholm, it's we have some really small like pubs that you can play, or otherwise it's you have to go quite big venues to. They're kind of tearing the good old ones. So they just closing them down, unfortunately. So it's kind of sad. So yeah.
Oh.
But let's not talk about those sad things. I'm glad there still exist cool venues over here at least.
Well, Stockholm's kind of cool to begin with.
Yeah, yeah, it's great over there as well.
I've never been there, but I have clients I work with who
Yeah,
are from Stockholm. They go like 3 times a year.
yeah. Cool. Yeah, but there are some good places still.
So you play guitar, right?
Yeah, I play guitar and I
And
sing.
you've been in the band since day one.
No, I'm the last one in the band, so but I've still been in the band for 15 years. So
Oh, that's
so
quite long.
so I kind of get to know the others quite well. They started the band in '98, and I joined in 2000 as a guitarist, and then I started to sing a couple of years later. So.
And what's the biggest venue you've played in?
The biggest venue? Ooh, I don't know. We did we have done quite big venues with when we done support gigs for Europe, for example, the band Europe.
It's touring now, I do believe.
Yeah, it's like so we played with them in Sweden. It's we toured with Sepultura and In Flames. Those venues was quite big, and with Motorhead as well. I
Okay.
don't know the exact numbers. And then we done huge festival gigs as well for a lot of thousands of people. So
And since you guys have been around for 15 years, well,
yeah,
17 years,
yeah.
where do you think the band can go like 5 years from now? You still go out there playing hard?
Yeah, I hope so. I just want to take this band to the next level all the time. It's like a wheel, constant spinning. So now we are touring on the In the Red album, and I guess soon we're gonna start for the next album to just keep it going. So yeah.
And how are
Uh,
people liking the new album?
we got very great reviews, and the fans seem to like it a lot. And we're playing a lot of new songs on this tour, and no one has been complaining so far. So otherwise, it's like, oh, we missed this song and we missed that one. But if we meet people that have some special requests from the old albums, we try to squeeze in them as well. But we have 45 minutes on this tour to play, so we need to like really get the efficient set list that fulfill the needs for everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
And yourself, what's your favorite instrument to play besides guitar? Or what year guitar do you have?
Oh, I have a Gothic Flying V Gibson from 2001, and I had it since 2004. I think I bought it, and I have some other Gibson guitars as well, but this is my main guitar, and I have. Some years ago, I was like, "Oh, it's so cool to have so like you look at these bands who have trucks with full with guitars, and they just keep changing them every other song." But I realized that I'm not that kind of person. I just want my guitar and that's it, and I love it so much. I don't want to change. Maybe for Clara, the other guitar, because that's fucking awesome too. But so that's my instrument. Otherwise, um, my first instrument was accordion. Actually, I love it.
Accordion?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I hated it when I was young, but it was my mom who told me that I should play it. So I guess my revolt from that was starting a rock band when I was
Okay.
like 14, 15. But I still got some. Yeah, now it's fun to like shock people and like
Or pick up every
surprise.
once in a while and play it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I used to write some songs with it, not for Crucified Barber though, but I use it for like acoustic songs
You
and stuff.
could do it for a song.
Could do. See in the future. Yeah.
Something different.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But it's kind of instrument that a lot of people don't like at all, so I try to keep it away from this band. So,
Oh.
uh,
And when you're touring, how's eating? I know most bands that trying when they're touring, their eating habits are terrible because of McDonald's and wherever quick food.
yeah.
So how do you stay healthy?
Try to. I always try to like starting out the tour by saying I am gonna run every day. I'm gonna eat good food. I'm just gonna drink water, and then after 1 week, the real tour starts. So I would try to exercise a bit, and it's the worst part is like sitting down so much in the van, like driving, driving, driving. It like kind of wears you out quite a lot. So but I think all of us in the band are quite good at not eating too much junk food. We don't really like that, so we try just
Try
to eat
healthy.
eat things that we like, and it is difficult, but it's. I mean, you can, especially here in the States, you can find like food everywhere, and you can always like. It's just to not overdo it. I think
Mhm.
we are all vegetarians now. Oh, most of the band.
Oh.
So I guess that also helps it a bit to not just fall into the traps of eating too much like burgers and
Oh, that's good.
that's everywhere.
Except for veggie burgers.
Yeah, that's very good. Yeah, so yeah, we do our best to stay safe.
There's a product here in the States called Beyond Meat. I don't know if it's in Sweden now, but it's vegetable byproduct, fish, I think carrots, peas, corn, and make it chicken that tastes like chicken.
Oh, I think you have much more great vegan options than we have in Sweden, but it's getting there as well. So that's also a good thing that you can find even on the like truck stops things you can find uh, things to eat.
And how did you get into the band?
Sorry,
How did you get into the band those 15 years ago?
how would be?
How did you actually get into the band?
Oh, sorry. I was. I had a break from playing guitar for 2 years when I was like 17, 18 for like some reasons, and then I wanted to get back started again. And I was looking for. I come from the suburbs of Stockholm, and I used to play with a lot of friends from there. But when I came back like, hey, now let's play again. They were all like having new bands or just doing something else, going studying or working or whatever. So I was desperate for a new band. I wanted to start playing again, and I knew about Crucified Barbara from like when me and my past bands from the past like were actually getting gigs in the city.
Mhm.
I've seen them. We played at some clubs together, and I thought they were so cool. But I was really scared of them because they were kind of having a really attitude, you
Right.
know. So anyway, we met on another suburb on a party, you know, at a friend we have in common, and we started to talk. And they were actually looking for a guitar player at this time, like as lead guitarist, and that was what I wanted to do as well. So we just decided I should go for a rehearsal and try it out. And yeah, I did one rehearsal, and then I was just in the band since then. I just kept coming back. So yeah, no, so I think we like kind of found each other quite soon, like immediately, I would say. So yeah.
Any more questions? So when you relax, what type of music do you listen to? What's in your iPod or your cell phone?
Uh, I actually right now I'm listening to most like totally not rock music. I like to because it's so much on tour.
Right.
Like I like to listen to one of my favorite artists is Alison Krauss, uh, and kind of like singer-songwriter music. We have a lot of great ones from Sweden, and or I just keep it quiet. When I want to relax, I used to like if I had an acoustic guitar, I just sit down and play for myself. Like it's kind of relaxing as well. Not because I like listening to myself, but
Right.
it's just to do something else than playing distorted guitars. Even though I love that.
Has the band ever done acoustic set?
Yeah, we've done a few, but it's for example, we've done some TV shows in Sweden with like a couple of songs, and uh, we had tried to on the last European tour we did. We put in some acoustic songs, but it was quite difficult because you have to change the sound so much for like even the drums and everything to just not make the acoustic guitars explode on stage. So I think we gonna keep the electric parts, but we don't mind playing acoustic sometimes as well.
I've noticed some bands who've done it, they actually do it during their evenings.
Yeah,
That way they can set it up properly.
absolutely. To do a totally separate thing, it would be probably the smartest thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially
So.
in this tour, you can't possibly do it.
Oh no. So. Yeah, we've done it sometimes, and I hope we're gonna do it again in the future because I really enjoy doing this. It takes a lot though to rearrange the songs because we always like to make really good versions of if we change the songs in some ways. So yeah, but we could do that.
Okay, final question. What do you feel is the state of music in Sweden right now?
Sorry, what did
The state of music in Sweden.
what's cooking over there? We get a lot of new great bands coming up all the time. It's hard for me to keep track of them because I'm almost never at home, or if I'm home, I'm like doing working or doing music. But we get, I get two great bands that I really like. One is called Besser Bitch. It's kind of a punk rock band. Normally that kind of music is not my style that they're doing, but they got such a great vibe and attitude and really great songwriters. So when I hear them, I still haven't seen them live. It's very sad, but I hope just get back the feeling that when I listened to music when I was 14, that feeling, you kind of exploring something for the first time. It was so I could really recommend to check out Besser Bitch. They're awesome. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I've enjoyed talking to you.
Yeah.
Have a great tour.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.